comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
よ、始めようぜ。
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Time's the only thing moving here. Surprises them with a drive rush. The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit, heats it up with a combo KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 1 has the meter lead. Okay, creating some space here. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Uses the target combo as a filler. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Goes for the jump in. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Going old school, crosses over, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 is barely connects with the throw. One on that drive rush to keep it going. Will we see a drive impact? Noticeable life with the drive impact doesn't work. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Throws him. What's next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in catches them. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Brings out an early super to pile on the pressure. How's this round going to springs forward with the drive rush? Brushes that off and keeps going. Still scrapping for control of the space. A quick breather. Were they baiting them into that? Very slick with the combo. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters, what a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight.
Oh, clutch anti-air. Who will come out on top? Brushes that off and keeps going. Psycho Blitz wakes him up. Player 1 with pumps the brakes on the impact. What now? Drives it back instant. With super arts into play. All in with a rush. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Leads the super. Forward rush. There's a burnout. Close that off. Player 2 can't win this without that combo finishes it. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger. Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grind. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
相手になってやるぜ
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move. You're gonna eat tons of damage. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Gets a chance with that jump. Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. Checks him with the projectile. Combo with the target combo. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. That combo did decent damage. Quick breather. Closes the gap. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Going in, pumps the brakes on the impact. Clutch anti-air. Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. No more drive gauge. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Hammers them with a Psycho Blitz. Player one is gonna drive rush to keep it going. Closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Immediate jumping from up above. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. All right, what's coming up next? Zones with the fireball. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They were expecting that drive impact. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Going in, the life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Player one will need to play it experiencing burnout. Player one throws them. What'll happen here? Reads the jump in perfectly. Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Yo, 始めようぜ。
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Well-timed corner switch. Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. All right, what's coming up next? They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Anything could happen here. Box him with a target combo. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Right lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drop. This is gonna be bad news. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown, drive, rush to keep it going. Player one closes with the throw, hitting them with the smart stuff. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Still very early in the round. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Player two is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Uses the target combo as a filler. Big throws. Player one needs to use the predator in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Goes with the safe stuff with that all the throw connects. Gotta do better than that. Player two couldn't even get a tickle in. Might be time for a change. The drive impact doesn't work. Time to reassess the situation. Catches them out. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player passes out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their heart bar, but also their nerves. Player 2 needs to use their drive move to have any chance of a comeback. We see a drive impact here. The drive impact doesn't work. Who will set the bait at this range? Nothing stops this train. Noticeable life lead is a tough what a finish. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zones with the fireball. Dashes. Gets the counter hit throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The command grab doesn't make it. Goes for the throw. Trips him up. Bops him with a target combo. Throws him. What's next? Not shy with the grab. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Feeling out the spacing. Shoots off a fireball up close. Time's the only thing moving here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 2 chases them down. The big play does it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Duel gain control of the match in the early going. Looking to impress with this super. Loses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Big super art hit. It's on. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Play it burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Oh, got too eager. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Time to reassess the situation? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They've got the meter for a drive in. They're going for the super art. Trying to shatter some life bars and dreams. Hope you like gardening, because you're about to be planted. Player 2 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? The next touch may decide this round. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. No! This will break them! Oh, they got him! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. What's the play here? Throws him down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well-timed command throw there. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps. The throw whiffs. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Anything could happen here. Shuts that down with a parry. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Will we see a drive impact? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. Finishes them with a drive impact. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? With the throw. Throws them to negate the block. Still scrapping for control of the space. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Jumps in. Both fighters planning something? The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna looking to plan them with the pile drive? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. No, that's gonna leave them rattled in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What did they think? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. That drive impact doesn't get through. Throws them down. All right. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Hold your breath. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter.
Round 2.
Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets the knockdown, and now dashes, scrapping it out up close. Jumps. Both fighters planning something. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Spends all that gauge for a one-way trip to the chamber. And looking to deal some psycho damage here. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use their S, wraps it up with a decisive combo. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws them. Big throws. Zones with them distantly to some big damage. Those absolutely refusing to give up ground. Escapes the corner. Drive gauge management here is low heavy. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, they just trumped it up. Psycho flip, wait, oh, huge step. That corner is starting to look scary. Get hands on him with attention. Player 2 is super hard to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. The super connect. What's next? Goes to the air. No, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in, burn out, but they may have. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Hit them with a 1, 2, 3. Solid throw tag. Difficult situation for a throw. The low heavy hit. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Solid combo. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Digs in deep to get that drive KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Fantastic reactions there. Uses the gauge for a super art. Burns 2 bars to pull out the super art. Can they keep on him? Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Still scrapping for KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 2 chases them down. There's a corner switch. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Opts for the throw. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. What are they thinking here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. This is a good job of pushing back. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to... There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Uses the gauge for a super art. Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Can they keep on him? Knockdown and... Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Big opportunity. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps? Ooh, what a smart throw. This may be it. Big throws. Life lead is there. Let's break through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Nothing stops this train. Peppers them with the Psycho Blitz. Anticipated that throw. Taking chunks out of each other here. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Putting the cherry on top. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Amazed. The throw is denied. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Impact counter! Ooh, that's so sick! Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start to all the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Notice turn, what a finish! Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money!